morning, my name is Larry Neal. I work for Priefert Manufacturing. I've been with them for about 12 years now. This chute was established in 2004. We're going to be talking about the S04 chute today. This is one of the sweetest squeeze chutes that's ever been created, and I'm going to show you a lot of the reasons why today. We're going to start with our head gate, which is where Priefert started in 1964, was with their head gate. Priefert invented the very first front exit head gate that opened side to side and worked on the sides of their neck. One of the reasons that's important is because it fits the animal. On each side of a Priefert head gate, you'll notice there's a box, one here and one over there. These are infinite locks, or we call them lock boxes. They do all the work. To catch an animal inside this head gate, all you have to do is raise this up, give them enough gap to get their head through. Once their head goes through, let the handle down. That's all you have to do. The boxes do the work, the head gate does the work. As opposed to a swinging door head gate, this head gate, as you let this handle down, it will continually take up whatever slack that cow gives it. It will continually get tighter. If she gives it a little space, it'll take that space. A swinging door, when it locks, the distance from here to here is fixed. It won't change. You have to change that before the animal comes in the chute. You have to pull pins, you have to slide yokes. There's a lot of different complicated things that you have to do to make it fit the animal that's in there, and that's so important for it to fit. Because if it's too wide, the animal is running from the point of their shoulders to their chin, back and forth. Try giving it a neck shot when you don't know whether to go here or back here. With this head gate, it continually closes down and keeps it snug against the animal's neck. It's not tightening, it's just taking up whatever slack that animal gives it. So you bring it in, you let it down, you catch them on the sides of their neck. To release that animal, to let it out, all you have to do is get a hold of the same handle, raise it all the way to the top. It opens a full 28 inches wide, allowing free access outside the chute. They're not hipping and hanging as they go. When that animal's gone, I'm cocked and ready for the next one right there. It's just a simple movement of up and down and let the boxes do their job. We also have an automatic on this head gate, or a self-catch. A lot of people will say, yeah, but I need a self-catch head gate. This is a self-catch head gate. All you have to do is activate the spring on the front by taking this rod and moving it into this notch right here, just like that. Then you raise this up, holding this in this hand, reaching around with your left hand, and set the adjustment for whatever size head you've got coming in. You have 4 different settings where you can set it at 4 different places inside this chute. Any from a 2,000-pound bull down to a 200 to 300-pound calf. This will self-catch. When that animal comes in, they put their head through here, their shoulders hit the yoke, it puts a little pressure on the yokes. It opens the chute just enough to allow that handle to drop. When that drops, the spring takes over and allows it to close on the animal's head just like that. Now you've got that animal caught. Let's say we need to doctor their eyes, or we're trying to read tattoos inside of an ear. It's hard to do when that animal's head is doing this, and I promise you their head is harder than yours. What you want to do is you want to pull this chain out like this, come around. This is a head restraint chain. Lock it in right here, keeping your head away from theirs. Drop this back over the bridge of their nose and pull the tail, just like that. Then you raise up and it locks in right there. Come over the top of their head, right behind their ears, and lock it in over here. Now I've just put a halter on that animal. They can't move that head. I can get down there with these bifocals and read whatever I need to read and do whatever I need to do and not be concerned about that animal banging and knocking me in the head. To release them and turn them loose, you pull this chain out, flip it over the top like that, release it right there. I've turned that animal loose. A bar hadn't flown around, hit anybody. Now I can just open this up, let them out just like that. I'm ready for my next animal. I'm going to bring that off. Now the next thing I want to talk about is our tailgate. We have what we call a split tailgate. It works out side to side on this. You pull a handle down like this, that opens that out. Again, opening as wide as the chute, so you're not hipping and hanging as they come in. This head gate will lock if you want to push it down to right there. So if I'm back here palpating or AI on the back of an animal, I don't have to worry about it closing on me. It also will lock in the closed position, so I don't have to worry about cattle getting it open and trying to come in on top of the cow that I have inside the chute. We have 2 handles on here, one here and one back here. If I'm the operator of this chute, I've got my head gate in this hand, tailgate in this hand, and I'm opening the head gate, catching their head, closing the tailgate, and then I squeeze them right here. See that lock box or infinite lock right up there? It works just like on the head gate. When I pull down, wherever I stop, it's locked. If I want it a little tighter, I just push down a little bit more and I locked again. To release it, simply push up. Doesn't take 2 hands, there's no ratchets, no gears. That box does all the work. We're so confident in these boxes that they're warranted for life. If they ever fail for any reason, Priefert Manufacturing replaces them free of charge. So we're pretty confident that these boxes are going to do what they need to do when they need to do it. One thing that we've done on this chute is we put a port right here so that I can give neck shots. Where are we giving our shots now? They're not in the hip, they're in the neck. So we've got a port right here so you can go right in, but this handle is a little bit in my way when I'm trying to do that. All you have to do is push up on the handle, it locks off right up there, so it's totally out of your way. Now you've got free access to this area where you need to be. Pull that back down, let the squeeze off, raise the head gate, that animal's gone. We have a side exit on this chute. That side exit has several purposes. The reason is there, the biggest reason is it's an emergency exit. If an animal were to go down in this chute, you can pull that exit, release them, widen that chute out, open it up right here. That animal has access to get its feet back under it and get up and get out of there. It's also a sorting exit. If you want to sort through, run you a set of panels off of that corner of the head gate. You're palpating your cattle. Your open cattle go out the side, your bred cattle go out the front. Now you don't have to go back and resort after you're finished. You've already sorted outside your chute. To close that, there's a handle right up here. You pull out like this and just cock it, and it's got a slam lock and it comes back slam shut. I don't have to pull a rope. I don't have to go around over there. Everything that I do is done from right here. I can operate this squeeze chute, head gate in this hand, tailgate in this hand, close it, catch it, squeezer, and I haven't moved my feet. There's not a chute anywhere that's as user-friendly as this chute is right here. Now, it's not really a big thing for me because of my height, but these guys that are about 6 foot and over, there's no handle sticking out here for them to bang their head on. Every handle in this either goes down the side, back over the top, folds up here. There's no head banging handle sticking out here like this for you to hang on. So you've got free access as you're moving up and down this chute. We have 5 drop downs on each side, just like this, so you've got to access that animal from anywhere. If you'll notice, these are contoured. A cow's not V-shaped, she's round. So we round the chute so that it fits the cow. Now let's talk about fitting the cow. Through the years, the biggest problem that there's been with everybody's squeeze chute was adjusting the floor to make it fit this animal. It had to slide on some kind of a track. It would freeze up, lock up, sear up, get full of mud, blood, and what I call processed grass, and you couldn't move it. You was out here with a pry bar or you had to come along. So what cattlemen did is they stuck them halfway and left them because it was too dang much trouble to move it. Bill Priefert said, I got to find a way to solve that problem. He put the sweetest thing since sliced bread on a squeeze chute. I want you to watch this. You pull this handle down, let those hooks go into there, raise this floor, float it in. I just went from 2,000 pounds to 200 pounds in about 2 seconds, guys. You can't do that with any other chute on the market. That one feature right there is one of the sweetest things that I've ever seen put on a squeeze chute. Now, I'm going to work my 200-pound calf, so I get my head gate ready and I open my tailgate, and where do you think this calf's going to go? He's in my lap. So before I open that tailgate, I'm going to reach right up here and pull one pin, stick it right here so I don't lose it. Now when I open that tailgate, I'm only operating half of it. This half stays in place to keep the hole closed off. This shield will float, so I'm not hipping or hanging as they come in and out. To go back to a full tailgate, pop this pin, put this back in. Now I'm back to a full tailgate. I just worked my 200-pound calf. I look back, somebody's not doing a real good job of sorting. I got my bull next. All I have to do is go right here to here, bring me the bull. I'm ready. Let's say I got to work on the bottom side of an animal. I have access on both sides of that. We're right here and here. This drops down, comes completely out of your way if you need it. You can bring a calf in, let it nurse, work on their feet. Anything you need to do on the bottom side of an animal, you have access to that animal. I use this chute, and I like this chute. My daughter can operate this chute. It's just that easy to use. Give us a call at Priefert. We'd be glad to take care of you. All right, guys, I'm fixing to go.
I'm Neal with Priefert Manufacturing.
And I'd like to talk to you about our best-selling chute today.
SO4 Squeeze Chute. It comes with the Model 91 head gate.
First of all, if you'll notice, there's no handles hanging down to bust you in the head.
The Priefert head gate is the safest head gate for me and the cow.
It's easy on the cowboy and easy on the cow.
Only got 5 head of cattle, up to 5,000 head of cattle. It doesn't matter.
I control the pressure, the cow does not.
What we like to call the belly bar to more or less hold your cattle.
Bill Priefert said, I gotta find a way to solve that problem. He put the sweetest things since sliced bread on the squeeze chute.
This is a squeeze chute made in America by Americans.